Welcome back here to 11 Alive Plus. I'm joined by Brookhaven Police Chief Brandon Gurley. We're continuing our conversation. Chief Gurley, we talked about the crime stats there, and I know you've been with the department since 2013, back when it really first got off the ground and running. And so you've seen the numbers over the years, and it's one thing to talk about the crime stats showing the success in the community, but I'm curious to know, as chief, how do you measure success within your own department?
Thank you. That's a great question. So again, we measure that through the data, through the statistics that shifts are producing day in and day in. We measure community satisfaction through a tool here called Power Engage. It's a text-based survey tool. You know, we talk a lot about the community supporting us. You'll hear police departments across the nation talk about communities that support them, but in Brookhaven, we measure that support through a text survey tool. When our officers go out on calls within the hour, the person that they dealt with will get a text message where they can choose to take a survey to rate their engagement with the officer, good or bad, and we measure that, and we deal with any shortcomings that we find, and we celebrate wins that we see come in from the community on their work with the police department on whatever prompted them to call us that day.
You know, you talk about this relationship with the community and how important it is. I thought I had read somewhere that you were relaunching the Brookhaven Neighborhood Watch program this month. Can you talk about that and what role you think citizens play in stopping crime?
Absolutely. In Brookhaven, we know that we're better together with our community. This isn't an endeavor that we wish to take on alone at the police department. Our community engagement team is kicking off our Neighborhood Watch program, which we call Brookhaven Police and Citizens Together. That's our BPACT program. We've been engaging with communities across the city, but this is going to be a new way of connecting, a new way of communicating, a new way of providing public safety and actively involving our citizens and our neighborhoods across the city of Brookhaven.
Chief, I think it's fair to say nationwide, in one instance where that relationship between police and the citizens can be tested is when we see protests, and we have a few planned today across the area, some walkouts, some protests. There were a couple of anti-ICE protests in Brookhaven that made headlines last year, with some police cars even vandalized. I'm curious to know how you think about it as police chief, balancing that freedom of speech, the right to protest, with your need to also keep the peace.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of success in how we partner with organizations, with groups that are protesting one view over another. We engage early with organizers. We try to bring them to the table to understand what they desire to get out of their messaging or their protest and in what area. We try to set guardrails up so that they understand where they may be allowed to go, where they may not be allowed to go, in the interest of keeping the community and the protesters safe. It's about their safety as much as it's about the commuters that are traveling through the area. And we found that engaging in that communication early and setting that understanding between both us and the organizers is extremely helpful. However, we do have to watch for those agitators, and we did see them come into Brookhaven back in June that were coming into the protest, not to protest, but to commit acts of violence. And the protest organizers told us early on and identified individuals showing up that they identified as not part of their group. And when they were breaking down to leave, the organizers told us, these individuals that are over here, that's not part of our group. We're done. We're leaving. So we have to be aware of those that take advantage of those opportunities, that come in not to protest, but to create acts of violence.
Chief Brandon Gurley came on to talk about a drop in crime and took our every question. We appreciate your transparency this morning. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.